Welcome to Tarkov. In our last adventure, we managed to get ourselves to Therapist level 4, and today, continuing the same trend, we're going to be trying to get to Peacekeeper. Our first quest is very simple, to kill 12 scavs with a 12 gauge shotgun in Shoreline. In order for us to get to Peacekeeper level 4 today, we're going to need to get about 0.20 rep. This quest is going to give us 0.03, so we've got many quests ahead of us to get done in order to get to Peacekeeper level 4. I already meet the level requirement, so we don't need that. All we've got to do is just grind and get through these quests. So our first goal for this first raid is simply just to find a scav. That can be surprisingly hard though, as in Tarkov, when you're looking for something, the game never wants to give it to you. Instead, we found ourselves running across a little PMC. There's a PMC right here. Literally right here. I have no stamina. What? Did I just one-tap him in the thorax? What? Wait. Was that a headshot or a thorax shot? I actually want to know. I'll have to find out at the end of the raid, but what? I thought I shot him in the thorax there. There's no way that one-shot him. Wait, can this bullet even do that? Can I check damage here? Oh. Oh, it can. Wait, what? Huh? Since when was this... Did this get buffed? Or was it always 164 damage? That is insane! Well, hello there. Hello there! Yeah, nice. Very nice. This is one beautiful kit. I wonder if he... No, he didn't take both of these guns because he has a dog tag. That is crazy. That is a very nice kit, I must say. Can it really get any more beautiful than this? Like... Look at that M700. Oh my god. I'm gonna cut. And an MP7 as well. Oh, beautiful kit. Very beautiful kit. I rate that a nice 11 out of 10. I don't think a kit can get any better than that in my books, because MP7 is one of my favorite guns, and having that M700 so beautifully modded like that, wow. Just wow. But anyways, I need still 7 scavs, because I haven't found a single one. So, kind of just want to extract with this kit though, because I'd very much like this kit in my stash for later usage. But at the same time, can I really be bothered to? Not really. I'll try to get a few scavs here first. If we can get like 3 or 4, I'll be happy to extract and reset, but I don't really want to get out with nothing. Well, it's still something I'm getting out with, but no progression on the task is what I mean. So let's hope and pray I am able to find some scavs, because it ain't looking good. And so the search began. The search for hopefully at least just a single scav. We really needed to lock in and get some progression done here. But as we searched and continued to search, going to many popular locations where scavs usually spawn, there simply just wasn't anything. So I just called it for that raid and headed out to the extract, hoping that if we just reset and go into another raid, we'd have better chances of finding these scavs. Heading back to the power station in the middle of the map, I was hoping to find the 2 sniper scavs there that usually spawn at the beginning of the raid, but I guess my luck is just horrible, because absolutely nothing was here, and getting this task done was looking like it was going to be much harder than I initially expected. So I came up with a plan. If I just sit in a bush and wait until the end of the raid, maybe scavs will spawn in and start to stack up. So by the time it's the end of the raid, when I finally decide to move out, we'd have plenty of scavs for us to kill. Eventually I heard some footsteps along the road, which I thought sounded like a scav. I can't see. No, I have no ammo. I can't get up. This scope is so cooked. This scope is so cooked. And there's another one, and I'm dead. Oh my god, I couldn't run. I couldn't run. I was stuck in my spot. Oh, man. This just wasn't going to work out, and at this rate, I'm gonna go broke in my stash, losing all my rubles, before we could even complete this quest. Something had to change, and there's been one place I've been avoiding this entire time, and that has been the resort. Now, I choose to avoid the resort as almost every time I go there, I don't end up making it out alive, but if that's our last resort, then we have no other choice. Alright, screw it. We're just gonna have to go up into resort. This just ain't working out. I simply can't find a single scav. I don't know if I'm just cooked or if I'm just checking the wrong places, but I'm checking everywhere that I usually check and I can't find a single scav. I don't know what is up, bro. It's kind of sad, but it is what it is. There should be something at least in a resort, but along with scavs there will also be PMCs, as you can hear. That is something. Actually, before I go into resort, I can check around it, and especially on the backside, there'll probably be those 2 sniper scavs on top of the big rock. Yeah, and if I can get those, I mean, a sniper scav is still a scav, so it does still count. So let me quickly head around the back there. There also could be some scavs around the back of resort itself, not inside any of the buildings, kind of like behind admin. Oh, hello. Oh, it's a scav. No, bro. I'm pretty sure it has to be headshots, right? Yeah, it does. Man, I panicked. I thought that was a player because this is a pretty common spot to rat to go up inside that tree. I heard a footstep. Oh, yep. Hello. How you doing today? Give me my task. Bam! Alright. And there's another one. Cool. Both are there. Sick. That is extremely ideal. How you doing today, mister? Bye-bye. I don't think there's another one. Sometimes there is standing behind this building, but I'm pretty sure he would have already been aggroed on me from killing these 2, so... Oh! I thought I heard a voice line, but I think it was just ambient noise. A bird in the ambient noise. Screw it, we move on. From here, I could go into resort, or I could go to smuggler's camp. There's a PMC right here. Literally right here. No, that's cooked. That's cooked. He went inside admin. Nah. I ain't fighting that. I'm sorry. I ain't fighting that. That is a death trap. I am pushing in there and I'm getting instantly evaporated. Removed from the lobby. Screw that. No thank you. You know what? I'm feeling Smuggler's Camp. I believe I can get the rest of the scav kills in Smuggler's Camp today. Especially with it being already, I don't know, what is it, 10 minutes into the raid? Something like that. Scavs can spawn, and people don't usually head there. I mean, I usually use this place as a money run to get rubles anyways, and the reason I like it so much is because it's safe, because no one goes here. So, what I'm hoping for is that because no one goes here, that should also mean that no one has killed any of the scavs that tend to spawn. I need, what, 5 more? That's definitely doable in smugglers here. Surely, right? Surely. Oh, I hear footsteps. Yep, nice. That's a scav. That's one right there, unless he headshots me. And bam, that's one. 4 more. Oh, is that another one? Yep. Ice. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna tweak. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. He went from crouch to standing up right as I shot his head, bro. I'm gonna tweak. I'm gonna tweak. I'm gonna lose it. And let me guess. There's just not gonna be another one. That's just gonna be it. Oh, 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 oh. Hello. No, 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 no. Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah, don't kill me. Boom. Okay, nice. Sick. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are these... These aren't scavs. Are they scavs? There's so many. If these aren't scavs, I'm so cooked here. Nah, they have to be scavs. Yep. Bro's just checking his inventory behind me. That's a whole horde of scavs. Bro, why didn't you give me this like 10 minutes ago? Well, that is all I need. Actually, there is one more thing I can do, but if I'm correct... Never mind. I thought I was gonna have a road to customs. Wait, that's cooked. And I don't have money. I have to go all the way to the other side of the map. Are you serious? Oh man. Yeah, well, I was gonna say I have another quest to do, but if I had road to customs, there would be... This game's just... What the hell is this game, bro? What? Is there a hacker in my lobby? Since when was that there? I never knew of floating metal beams in this open field before. Okay. I think that's the first time I've ever seen, like, a floating asset in Tarkov. What? Anyways, what I was going to say is that I do have another quest to do, and that is to mark something. I don't know what it is. I have to mark something, that's all I know. I have one marker on me right there. I'm pretty sure it's in the little swampy, cultisty, whatever the hell area it is on the west side of the map. We'll find out where it is. I'll have to look at the wiki when we get there, but it's on the way to the extract, so we might as well do it as we pass by. It won't complete the quest, but it's part of a quest of having to mark a bunch of things, so we will have to do it sometime. I just lied to you. The quest is not actually on the west side of the map, it's in Resort in the east wing. This means we would have to return to Shoreline once again in our next raid. I think that was a player. Or a player scav? I'm not sure. Whatever. It is what it is. He didn't have that great loot on him. I could see him from here. Oh, never mind. It's inside East Wing. Yeah. We'll keep that for another raid, because I'm pretty sure I will most likely have to return to Shoreline either way, because Peacekeeper loves Shoreline and he loves giving me Shoreline quests. So we will probably have to return to Shoreline, and I would rather not enter a resort right now. We'll bunch it up with another resort quest. I definitely have something else to do in resort, so we'll keep that for another Shoreline session. Skipping this task in this raid could actually end up being more efficient. I don't exactly know which quest comes after this one that we've done this raid, but Peacekeeper tends to like Shoreline quite a lot, and I wouldn't be surprised if our next quest after we complete this one is Shoreline. If it is Shoreline, then we'll be able to bunch up 2 Shoreline quests in a row to make things more efficient. And surprise, surprise, it was Shoreline. Yet again another simple quest, just to mark a helicopter in Resort and a passageway right next to it, with the reward being a Bitcoin. If you didn't know, Bitcoins currently sell for about 800,000 rubles, which I honestly really need. So we made our way up to the Resort. Alright, Resort. It is a new day, by the way. I've literally just woken up about, I don't even know, 15 minutes ago. It's 2 p.m. So that's my sleep schedule for you. One thing I did do is, since I don't have to hit long range shots on this shotgun, as you can see, I've switched out the scope for a hollow sight for 2 reasons. One, I don't really like the Elkin that much, but it's one of the only like long range scopes you can put on this shotgun, or at least to my knowledge. And 2, those scopes demolish your FPS, bro. They cut it in half and then cut it in half again. It is actually cooked using those scopes. And I also fixed my settings, because for some reason my Tarkov decides it's a good idea to change, well, not even change, just full on reset my settings every time I launch the game. And sometimes I forget to put them back down, so yeah. FPS should be cooking, even though you can't see it more than 60. Because, yeah, Yeah, 115. Nice, I'll take it. Better than the 60 I get in Streets of Tarkov. Alright, so what do I gotta do here? I gotta go up, I gotta mark the helicopter, I'm pretty sure, and then go into one of the wings. I don't remember if it's east or west. I think it's east. I'm pretty sure it's east, on the 3rd floor. Something like that. Crap, I didn't actually check if I needed a key or not. Well, I guess we'll find out the hard way. First though, we gotta mark this helicopter. It is in a very, very open spot. And I wouldn't be surprised if I get jumped here whilst trying to mark this, but at the same time, we are pretty early to resort, so I doubt many people are gonna be here. Huh? Okay. I thought I had to mark the heli, but I guess not. I did also have to mark the heli. This just proves how bad I am at reading what the quest actually is. Though luckily I checked it and went over to mark the heli, praying that I wouldn't get shot in the head in the process. Okay, cool. I mean, that's that quest done. Sure, that's easy as hell. We have to go into the East Wing on East Wing 321. That's all I need to know. That's the 3rd floor. Alright, let's go. Any location, any location, any location. Yep, cool, cool, cool. Transition, shoreline, shoreline, shoreline. Oh, crap. Oh, wait. I don't need a marker for this. Well, we can also do this, I guess. Why not? I could have actually done one of these, I could have actually done one of these on the way here to resort. I actually passed it. I just didn't know I had it, so I didn't check it. But it is what it is. We'll head there now. We've already got both of these marked. All we need to do is survive, so. I gotta go to West Wing for this. It's right there, actually. Literally right there. That's the dish I need to go to. Then I need to go back towards where I spawned. And then we can go to the extract. Heading to the West Wing of Resort, we'd have to climb up the side of the building using some stairs, where we'd then be able to find our task location, the satellite dish. Really? Why are you here? Why are you up here? Now I'm cooked. Yeah, I mean, like, how am I meant to push that? How am I actually meant to push that? I don't know. Oh, okay, well. Almost 20 minutes into today's adventure, and we're still in goddamn Shoreline. At this point, I was getting pretty sick of this map, and honestly, I just wanted to complete this task and get the hell out. The problem is, Resort is almost never safe. I mean, there's a reason I choose to avoid this place as much as I do. Footsteps? Flashlight. Yeah. There are players inside here. Yeah, you see that flashlight? Has to be a player. Can it even be an AI? Can they even have flashlight? Cooked. That's signal part 1, but I actually have to survive for this quest, so it doesn't really matter unless I survive. Nah, this is so risky being up here. I'm gonna lie down until I get stamina. I just want to get out. I don't know if that's, what's his name? Sanitar or not? But I don't really care if it's Sanitar. I don't want to fight him. There's a grenade in the West Wing. No, East Wing. He's coming up here. That's crazy. Screw it. I'm leaving. No, I'm not leaving. Stop. 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 Finally making it out after getting railed by those scavs, we can now head over to the final location of this task. Located at the weather station, this was also on the way out towards our extract, so that's pretty convenient. All we had to do was walk up by the satellite dish, and then that was the quest done. All we had to do was survive an extract from the raid. completing this quest, this would be our final raid in Shoreline for quite a long time. I also realized that this quest wasn't actually for Peacekeeper, so we didn't actually have to do it, but it's nice to get done anyways. Also completing that helicopter marking quest, which was for Peacekeeper, this gave us a Bitcoin, which I could sell for a nice 800,000 rubles, pushing us over 4 million rubles. And was looking for my next quest, picking what I thought would be the easiest. Our next map is going to be Lighthouse. To kill 12 scavs around the chalet area. Chalet? Is that how you pronounce it? Chalet? Chalet? I don't know. To simply kill 12 scavs, similar to our first one in Shoreline, except just a different location. And I'm not restricted to only using a shotgun. Now this was going to take a long time. I just knew it was. My survival rate on Lighthouse is probably below 10%, but surviving shouldn't matter here. I gotta kill scavs, not survive and extract. So however long this was going to take, 12 scavs was all I needed, and it was time to lock in.
You make me all blind with your civil rights. You demand that I eternize your name. Walk ahead. You cover us in shame, and I take the blame. Living by the rules to which high school blues. Walk ahead. Big cannons keep provoking. Blood rinse us, thirst choking. Can anyone stand this nonsense? Eaten away. To stop and obey. To stop and obey. Now rats can shine. Jokers got silver lining. Holy Mary sings songs in the wet rain. Walk ahead. Now every new day is a new firearm to my teeth. Call me a liar. Building as you rip, someone show me someone living a desire. Big cannons keep provoking. Blood results thirst choking. Can anyone stand this nonsense? Eaten away. Telling us to stop and obey. To stop and obey. When this goes wrong, do you know? Do you know what you wish for?
Oh my god, get absolutely demolished. Not even close. Not even close. You barely even got to shoot a single bullet, bro. Nice. Well, guess what? We've got ourselves a pretty nice kit. I'll take it.
When this goes wrong, do you know? Do you know what you wish for? I don't think you know. When this goes wrong, let me know. Just let me know what you wish for. Let me know what you wish for.
Cheater.
There's no way this guy just called me a cheater. What? In what world am I a cheater? I'm like the furthest you can get from a cheater. Interesting. Why was he pissed? Bro was so mad for no reason. And that's a crazy name, to be honest. Like, actually a crazy name. But you do you, bro. You do you. Interesting. If you haven't already realized yet, the reason I am currently and have been using a pistol is because I'm absolutely broke. The idea was very simple. Because I'm going into raid with such little gear, I would be marked and cursed. This would mean scavs in a certain radius around me would automatically be aggroed on me and would run towards me, which I could then get the scav kill. And although most of the time it didn't work as I died before even getting to this location, this raid was an exception. I don't care. I killed the scav. That was the last scav I needed. I don't care that I died. I do not care that I died. That is the task done and I am done. Holy crap. Night? Wait, those were the goons? I killed Bird Eye with a pistol? Ah, okay. Interesting. Well, at least they count as scavs. Finally escaping Lighthouse, I had a small amount of rubles left, so we could just move on to our next quest, which brings us to Woods. To mark 2 cultist circles. Alright, once again it is another day, another morning. I once again just woke up and my sleep schedule is even worse. This time it is almost 3 p.m. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about my sleep schedule. It's slowly pushing itself later and later and later until I decide to pull an all-nighter and reset it. We gotta go mark a ritual spot in the little village area and then another ritual spot to the left of Lumber Mill. And that's gonna be it for Woods. And then to finally complete this task, we have to... This is dumb, by the way. This is really dumb. We have to go and buy Dorm's marked key in customs to mark the ritual spot in Dorm's marked key. That is crazy. Are they really expecting me to... Where the hell am I? Oh, I see, okay. Are they really expecting me to dish out... What is it? I don't even know how much it is. Probably, I'd guess 2 to 3 mil. That is all my money, bro. I mean, what I can do is just buy it, use it once, and then sell it. So there's probably going to be like so many 9 used Storm's marked keys on the flea market. Well, that's just annoying. What if I get stuck on it and I'm like unable to go and actually mark the place and I die like 3-4 times and I end up with 0 rubles without even being able to mark the place? That's gonna be so sad. I don't know. We'll figure it out. For now though, we gotta focus on Woods, and the first place to mark should be right here. You know what? Since I'm gonna be passing the little underground woods bunker on the way to the next place to mark, I mean, I might as well loot it, right? I mean, from our adventure, what, 2 days ago? What, 2 days ago? That's crazy. No, 2 videos ago. That was like 2 weeks ago. That place is cracked. It is probably one of the best, if not the best place I know to loot. Is that a PMC? No. Yeah, it's probably one of the best places I know to loot in Tarkov right now. I mean, it is simply just the most consistent, and to me, consistency is like the main thing when it comes to places to do money runs. I think I'm brain dead because honestly, I don't know where I am, and I think I've already passed it. I'm pretty sure it's behind me. Yeah, it is. Well, screw it. We'll just quickly pop around there. Where the hell is it? Oh, am I blind? I'm washed or something. Is it here? Oh, it's here. Okay, cool. Yeah, this place is hella dark. Like, hella. Like, really, really dark. So, flashlight would be ideal. But we obviously don't have one. So we gotta live with it. Doesn't seem like anyone's here. Yeah, no one's here. It is so dark. Has it been looted? No. Bed, ratchet, and fuel. That is already money. Nothing there. Well, one tube. Alright, maybe you could just like give me Dorm's marked key. That would be very, very nice, to be honest. What is that? I can't pick it up. That is not Dorm's marked key. Nice. I have a docks case. It seems like it's gonna be one key and one key only. Nice. Wow. In here we have fuel conditioner. I'm about to sneeze. Holy. Oh. Military power filter. Bro, this sneeze is like bugged. My sneeze is bugging. It's just not coming out. Got animation cancelled. Ugh. Okay. It's gone. Military power filter. That is pretty valuable, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how much exactly it goes for. But I think it's like 200 or 300k, but I could be tweaking and it could just be like 60. In here we have an intelligence folder. Boom. Eagle. And a cord. Not bad, not bad. This room is kind of cooked this time. I'm very sad that nothing was on this table, but it is what it is. Filing cabinets, honestly, I can't be bothered to loot. Not right now. Survival. Bleach, I do need that. Ophthalmoscope, okay. Thermite, Jesus, that's a very good duffel bag. It is so incredibly dark. I actually can't see anything. Manual, I don't want that. Nothing in there. And our final duffel bag. Food. Golden chain. Bitcoin. That's not a Bitcoin. That's definitely not a Bitcoin. I lied to you. We have another golden chain and one final duffel bag. Crazy amount of loot in this bunker. I'll never get over it. Alien mask, okay. Alright, off we go to the second cultist circle. Market, and then off to customs we go to lose all our kits to dorms, chads. Lovely days, gotta love it, don't we? There's gonna be some guy got sprinting at the speed of light, shooting windows and jumping through them from the 3rd floor to the 2nd floor. Got Spider-Man out here. Don't you just love it? Heading to the second and final cultist circle in woods, we made our way over next to the lumber mill to mark the circle. Luckily this was on the way to the outskirts extract at the same time, so we wouldn't have to backtrack ourselves to get to the extract. The next part of this quest is going to bring us to customs, a map we haven't touched yet in this adventure, and one I was honestly pretty excited to go to. One thing I didn't see coming up though is the amount of rubles I was just about to spend to complete this quest. So here's me extracting with a full bag of rubles, thinking I'm finally set for a few more kits, just for me to realize that it's all about to go away. You got me tweaking. I can't even afford the key. Oh man. I mean, I can if I get a one use. But 1 million rubles for a one use dorm's marked key? Ooh, that is not right. There's no way. I have 2 mil. That's half of my money. That's more than half of my money. And I need to sell the stuff, but it's not gonna get me that much. Like, we might be cooked here. What do I even do? Do I just go into a customs and like... You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go into a customs and I'm gonna AFK in a bush. Nah, that's a waste of time. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna buy the key. Screw it. No, I don't want to though. Screw it. This is painful. If I buy a 2-use marked key... No, there's no way I'm selling it for 500k. Yeah, I mean, eat my ass. Like, there's just no way. There's just no way. Screw it. 800k. I'm on 800,000 rubles for this one goddamn task. I should have just skipped it. I should have just skipped it. That is so depressing. I am not using this key unless I can guarantee 100%, no doubt, that everyone, every single human being and scav is dead inside dorms. Because if I use this key and I die before marking it, I might just lose my mind. Dishing out 1.4 million rubles for a single-use key in Tarkov is absolutely painful. There's nothing much I can really do about it though. I can't afford a 10 use and everything else is a scam. And I also can't be bothered to wait around in a raid for 40 minutes for someone else to open it. Or not. They could just not open it and I could just waste 40 minutes of my time. Screw it. I'm gonna go into the first floor and work my way up. Therefore, we're pretty much clearing it as we go through, as we make our way there. No one in there. No one here. No one there. That's just a normal body. Screw it. I'm doing it now. Close the door, please. Alright. What is actually in here? I wish I had a flashlight. Those are shots downstairs. Screw it. Is there like a green keycard anywhere? Oh, what is that? Oh, that's my goddamn marker. Okay. I am so cooked. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're safe. Okay. I actually don't care if I die now. A pro kill? Cool. I don't know the spawns for this place like at all, to be honest, so I'm kind of cooked here, but I know that the keycards can spawn in those books, and there was obviously not a keycard there. This doesn't seem like it's gonna be a good Dorms Marty as well. Why is this key 5 million rubles, bro? DVL? You sure? Like, why is this thing still on my screen? This marker thing. I don't even have a marker on me. Is there anything else I have to do for this quest? No, it's just done. Nice. Well, screw it. That's everything in Dorms marked. What a horrible key. Wow.
I saw a picture of us in crop tops with bare stomachs. Late dazzling teens, liberated party queens, friends with vomit. Was it lost in resistance as a way?
Completing this task, sadly I didn't get another one after it, no Cult Part 3 or anything else, so we'd have to choose something else that we had, and for that we're going to be completing Revision Reserve. A very simple task where all we have to do is pretty much run around the entirety of Reserve, marking 4 vehicles and inspecting 2 others. Conveniently I spawned right next to one of the first ones I had to mark, so that's already 1 off the list. There were still 3 more to go though. Yeah, I didn't expect this to go smooth at all. I mean, there's a reason I didn't choose to do this as our first quest in the video. There's a good chance we're going to have to get our rubles up after completing this task, as I highly doubt I'm going to be making it out of this with anything over 50,000 rubles.
Layer by layer, I didn't know narrowness in my childhood. Little by little, we unfold the riddle of adulthood. Is it lost in the desert ring still inside somewhere in the depths
things were going absolutely horrendous. I even managed to somehow load myself into a shoreline raid. When this happens, you can tell that I am so tilted and I'm barely even paying attention to the game at this point. Luckily I got the perfect spawn where I could extract instantly though. At this point I didn't care how much time I wasted, I just wanted to get this task over with, so I AFK'd in a corner for 20 minutes, letting every player in the raid do what the hell they need to do and then extract, leaving for an empty raid, so I can go around and finally mark these vehicles for once and for all.
Take me on a spree through every part of me, orange warning. I don't wanna blame. All I want is change.
And finally, the last vehicle to inspect, and our task was finally done. At 300,000 rubles left in my stash, keep in mind that not too long ago after we got that Bitcoin from that shoreline quest, we were at 4 million. Things aren't looking too good, but at the same time it's not completely over. I could probably piece myself together 3 or 4 kits with the stuff I have in my stash, so it's not the end of the world just yet, and we'd be able to move on to our next task, whatever the hell that's going to be. See, I don't usually quest, so completing these quests and seeing the next one after it is a surprise to me. And this time, the next quest we got is classified technologies, and it's going to bring us back to reserve. Specifically this time, in the D2 bunker. A place I absolutely hate going to because of its notorious extract campers. At the same time though, it's probably still the easiest peacekeeper quest we have, so we're going to be trying to do that. Alright, we gotta go to... I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. Never mind. We gotta go to D2 for this quest. It's literally like almost at the extract itself. Honestly, that should be fine. I mean, I'll head up to the dome up there, go down, straight into D2, collect the task item, go back up the dome, then come down to the sewer manhole extract. Unless there's an extract camper, or a guy like, I don't know, speed running through the bunker, and straight out D2, there shouldn't be anyone there. Obviously an extract camper here is going to be our biggest threat. And to be fair, if there is one in D2, there's not much you can do about it. I mean, it depends. Depends what form of extract camping he's doing. There's many forms. There's what, long range like SKS, sitting down a hallway and just tapping you in the head. There's impact nade. There's sitting behind doors or lying down in places where you can shoot people's feet with like rip ammo. Basically, D2 is a rat's heaven. It just is. So we gotta pray that no one is down there. I'd say it's probably like 20% chance that someone is down there, with it being D2, the most popular extract camping location in the entirety of Tarkov. I hate this place so much. It's so dark. So scary. There's shots down in the bunker. Way far away, but it's still in the bunker. No one impact nading me here? Nope. I don't think anyone is down here. Behind the door, no one here. No one. No one there. Where's the box that I need? Wait, am I cooked? Wait, I swear it's supposed to be right here somewhere. Am I dumb? Wait. Wait, what? Is it in here? Wait, am I dumb? It should be... Oh, this is the box. Okay, I'm so dumb. That's crazy. I thought that was just a like a prop. Okay. I thought it was a tiny box. I thought it was gonna be like a tiny box on top of that box. So that's why I looked at it and I was like, there's no box on top of it. But that is the box itself. Okay. Okay. How the hell am I fitting that box in my goddamn pockets, bro? Just get a big ass cardboard box up to my goddamn knee height. And just, yeah, shove it in my pockets. Lovely. Immersion, bro. Alright, now all we gotta do is basically head back down where we came from. That's the end of that task line. Oh man, I have to do one of these. Yeah, this one is just cooked. I'm pretty sure. This one makes me have to go into what is it? Yeah, I have to go into what is it? God, I'm called. I'm so brain dead. The rogue camp. That's not happening. That's just not happening right now. That's gonna take ages, and I'm gonna need a lot of rubles to do that because I don't know how to clear that place, and learning it is going to cost me a fortune. This one in one raid? What I'm wondering is it in one raid as in I have to do these all 3 in a row? So say I have to go into ground 0, see both of these, and then survive, and then go into the streets of Tarkov and see it. But if I die in streets of Tarkov, does it reset these 2? I don't know. There's this, which is, this is easy, but it only gives me 0.1 rep, which is so sad. This can be 2 things. Either the easiest thing ever, and it just goes so well, I don't come across a single PMC, no troubles at all. Or I suffer for the next 5 hours and I lose my mind and all of my stash value in the process. But to be honest, I think this is the only one we can go forward with, so... yeah. This is like the worst spawn I could have possibly gotten. We are so cooked. That death right there marks the first time we are now officially broke. With 451,000 rubles in my stash, I can afford only one last kit, which I'm going to be committing to doing money runs. Honestly, so far I'm pretty happy with how many tasks we've completed when I only started with 2 million rubles at the start of today's adventure. 48 minutes into this video and I'm doing my first money run. That's probably a world record for me. I mean, most of the times I'm even starting these videos with a money run because I just have no rubles. Anyways, for my money run, we're gonna be hitting the smugglers camp in Shoreline. Honestly, thinking about this whilst editing this, I don't know why I didn't instead choose the woods bunker, as I honestly think that's currently better. It is what it is though. This place is still very consistent and pretty safe at the same time. You also get the benefit of having the car extract literally right next to this place, like a 1-minute run away. Overall, I'd still recommend the smugglers camp to anyone trying to get a nice consistent money run. If you didn't notice there, my shotgun barrel was too long that I couldn't ADS. Safe to say that tilted me quite a bit. What in the rat? Oh, he killed someone. Never mind. What are the chances I come across this guy lying down on the ground? Well, I saw him run up like a second ago, but... What the hell? What do you have? Okay, a rogue M4. And this guy has... a Scar L. Okay, well, I'm gonna be overweight. He's Prestige 1 level 66. Jesus. Well, that's so unlucky. I didn't insure my kit because I'm literally 0 rubles. Like, actually in my stash, I have 0 rubles right now. This 35k here is all of the rubles I had left in my stash, and I took it to use for the car extract. So, yeah, that's sad. Oh, what the hell? I might have to take these kits and just extract with it, to be honest. 39 kg already, and I have no space. So, that's screw it. We're going to the extract. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I fumbled the bag here. What I did was missed the car extract that I just paid for. How the hell did I manage to do that, you say? Well, I was in a Discord call with my friend and I was watching his screen share. He was playing Foxhole, fighting some people in game, and I was completely locked into his stream, which made me miss the car extract. This isn't the first time I've done that exact same thing. I actually get distracted pretty often whilst in the car extract, whether it's tabbing out and watching YouTube, or just, I don't know, scrolling through TikTok. Anyways, I decided to do one last money run into Shoreline just to get a little bit extra rubles so I could feel better, but that money run didn't last long at all. From this point onwards, 9 minutes left of this video, there's gonna be a weird static noise in the background of my mic. I managed to fix it now, but obviously in the moment when I was recording, I didn't realize it was happening. Luckily it's nothing too bad, but it does bother me quite a bit. It's time to return back to factory. We're here to complete the quest that we tried to complete earlier, the one where we have to collect a blue book here and then go and plant it in the woods. In the room where the book can spawn, there's 5 unique different spawns, and we're gonna have to find which one it is out of those 5 spawns. Trying to do this as quick as possible so we could lower our chances of another PMC rolling up on us and ruining our day. Where is this goddamn book, bro? Why does there have to be 5 spawns for it? There's so many people around me as well. I don't know where the book is. Like, it's so dark, and all of these spawns for it look like the same spot. Okay, one can be right there. Okay, it's not there. Next one is inside, like... Oh, inside here. It's not there. Oh, no, it is there. Okay. Now we just gotta extract. Now that we had made it to the extract, remember that this is only half the quest. We still have to go into woods and plant it in a little wooden shack, and if we end up dying there, we're gonna have to come all the way back to factory, back to square one. Oh my god. Oh my. I am on the complete other side of the map. This is so cooked. This is so cooked. Why did I have to get the spawn? Oh man. This is not good at all. We have to go all the way to old... Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh man, it's over. It's over. I have to go back to factory now. Oh. Oh, I hate quests like this. I hate them. Oh, I hate them. Wow. Wow. I hate them. I can't. I hate them. So much. So much. So incredibly much. Amazing, bro. Thank you. 8KD. Cool. Back to square one. Back to goddamn factory. Dude, I really don't want to have to go back into factory again and try to get that little book again, because if I'm gonna have to do this over and over again, eventually I'm gonna run out of rubles and then we're screwed. I'm gonna have to go back to step one, like actual step one, and money run, and I really don't want to have to do that. Alright, the house should be literally right there. Is that it? No, that's a rock. Where is it? It should be somewhere right here. No? Is it that one there? Wait. No, that's the... No, it is. Wait, is it that one? Wait, which one is it? I don't know. I think it's this one. I'm gonna go in this one because it looks more like the picture that I'm currently looking at on my other monitor. Please be this one. Yeah, it is. Sick. Come on. 40 seconds? Oh my god. Alright, finally, it is done. I don't have to do anything else for that quest, right? Yeah. Oh my god. That was... Honestly, like, being real, that wasn't too bad. It was kind of annoying, but it wasn't too bad. It could have gone way worse. The only thing that did make it feel quite long was having to do those money runs in the beginning, because honestly, I'm sick of money runs at this stage of the wipe. But it is what it is. It's done. Coming towards the end of today's hour-long adventure, we have one last quest we have to do until we can finally unlock Peacekeeper level 4. And for our final quest, I looked into this one online on the wiki so I could know what to do. We're gonna have to head to the transit to Streets of Tarkov in Ground Zero and take the transit, spawning in Streets of Tarkov, then heading over to the cinema, which will then complete the quest, completing today's adventure and unlocking Peacekeeper level 4. And finally, we are done. Peacekeeper level 4, almost exactly 6 months into wipe. If you're still watching this video by now, I mean, bro, you're absolutely insane. You're literally like the top 8% probably, 9% of my viewers. So thank you. I'm not even gonna ask for a like or a comment or subscribe, whatever the hell. I mean, you sat here an hour. What else can I really ask for? Thank you for watching.